Take on the world.
All right, guys, we're back at it again. Episode 177, Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast, coming back. Downtown St. Joseph, Michigan, April 29th, 2026. I am James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, the co-host. We forgot our drinking glasses. My mistake. He's drinking out of a mug.
I brought this from home, too.
Hey, Joe is very resourceful when it comes to drinking wine. Guys, welcome to our show. That's another episode, 8 p.m. Thanks for being punctual, Scott, because we're not. Joe, good job.
I know, we're not, but we have a camera guy that's very
he's on time. I appreciate it.
What number are we on?
177.
177?
Yeah, moving right along, man. Before you know it, be 200.
Next month, probably.
All right. No, I'm thinking June.
Probably end of the next month.
Yeah, all right. Let's knock it out. All right, guys. Tonight, we have a special guest.
Ooh, that is
special guest tonight. DJ Vermilyer. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Did you say your last name right?
Vermilyer.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Job.
Welcome to the show. You doubt me once again?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yes. All right. Welcome to the show. How you been, man? It's been a while. Been busy, I take it.
Very busy.
Yes.
Yeah. Since I moved back from Detroit.
Yeah.
Just been running around, making changes, getting everything up and running, I guess.
All right. What we like to do, Joe, you want to start?
Yeah, I'm trying to help our camera guy out. All right, so
trying to help Scott out.
I am. So because actually, that's why. Hey, look at. That's where he's at.
Oh, seriously, stuck on that?
So he needs to change the camera. So, DJ, people know who you are. Where'd you come from? Where'd you grow up? Where'd you go to school? And I'm going back to it. What was your mascot?
You know that already, don't you?
I like to hear it now.
Okay, go ahead.
So, grew up in St. Joe, Michigan. Lived about 5 blocks that way. Went to St. Joe High School, graduated 2009, and I am a bear.
Good job. Look at there. Another bear.
He wanted to hear that. Yeah.
Screw those Lancers. Hometown. So, did you play any sports in high school or in college, or did you go to college and stuff like that?
I was a wrestler. I did a year at Washtenaw in Ann Arbor. And then I also did about a half a year at LMC.
Yeah.
Half a year at LMC.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I realized that I liked experience more than classroom education.
Yeah, I get that. There it goes. What'd you go to college for?
Just general studies.
General studies?
Yeah.
How'd you like general studies there? I took general studies in high school and then went straight into college and stuff like that. So I took my general studies while I was still in high school.
I was never much of a sit still type guy. So classroom was never really my thing. So it was all right. It just wasn't really for me. More hands-on.
So with your hands-on, what are you more hands-on and more like the hospitality? Because that's what you're coming from.
So I ended up in Minneapolis, where I was an AGM under a gentleman named Francois, who had opened up all the Buca de Beppo's in the country.
The hell's a Buca de Beppo?
Buca de Beppo. It's like a higher end Italian restaurant. And he had actually opened Manny's Steakhouse in Minneapolis, which has had multiple James Beard chefs come through it.
Wow.
Yeah, so he knew what he was doing. He was a 72-year-old Frenchman, and him and I got along great. And I was his assistant for a while, and that was the hands-on I got. I was in the mix, away from everyone, didn't really know anyone, and worked a lot. So that was kind of how I got into it.
How'd you get into Minnesota?
Just random.
You just picked a random state and just drove?
So fun fact is there was a lady at the bar at the Mark III when I was bartending, and I wish I could remember who it was, but her and her husband had lived like Hawaii, Japan, I remember Alaska and a couple other places. And I asked her if she could go any place in the world that she's lived and stay the rest of her life without missing a beat. She said St. Paul, Minnesota. And so that always stuck in the back of my mind. And when I had the opportunity to go there, I took it.
It's got that Alaskan feel, and
Yeah.
still in the States and
Yeah,
things of that
exactly.
nature. Yeah.
You been there?
No, I haven't been in Minnesota,
Oh,
but
you make it sound like you've been there.
I can tell you, I've done some studies on Minnesota.
Is it cold?
It's
That's cold. It's
How
cold.
much colder does it get from, say, from here to there? I mean,
it's a different type of cold. Like here we get that wet snow. There
Yeah.
it's very dry. Probably less snow because they don't get the lake effect, but it's just brutal. It's cold.
that's interesting because I always wanted to go visit there just for football reasons too, but it'd be kind of cool just to
visit the
just to
state or
visit
just
the state, yeah.
the people in the area. That's got to be a different change.
Minnesota nice is a thing. It's a real thing. Like when I was living in San Diego before I went out there, and I was just there. I always say I was just there not adulting, like trying to have fun.
Yeah.
I was serving, bartending, and so the difference between California and like Minnesota, California is very stay in your lane. You go to work, you're kind of head to the grindstone. Minnesota, they were so nice that I actually thought maybe they were up to something for a little bit because like help you move your couch in without even asking.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah. Really nice people. Met lifelong friends there.
Wow. Nice. California is, stay in your lane and don't bother anybody. They won't bother you type of deal.
Yeah. Very rat race.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting at a bar in San Diego watching the Bears game actually. And I said something to these guys who were clearly watching the game also. And they just looked at me like, why are you talking to us? And I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Pretty shitty.
Yeah. It's just different worlds. Just different worlds.
Totally
That's how
different.
it is.
Stay in your lane. Rat race type of deal. I don't know if I would like to be in California.
I never want to go to California.
No.
Weather's nice.
Weather's got to be nice. I like dry heat, and that is a dry heat a little bit, but I really don't want to ever visit. I'll visit, but I don't want to live.
Live there, yeah.
I'm more shocked
Great
that
place to visit.
anybody that's from this area would like to go and live there. It's amazing.
Faster pace too. I'm assuming, right?
Very fast. Yeah, you're just constantly on the go.
So Minnesota. I mean, you how long did you stay there?
I was there 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
What did you take away from there? I mean, as far as being from the Michigan area.
It definitely made me realize how much I like the Midwest.
Yeah.
Again, Michigan and Minnesota aren't that much different. We have a pretty friendly group of people here. In general in the Midwest, whether it's Chicago, Minneapolis, St. Joe. I think just the number one thing I took from it was that home is definitely the Midwest. Like I enjoyed California, I enjoyed the weather, the ability to play sports year round, but I'll take a little cold for the hospitality like of the people in the area, for sure.
Is there can you tell the accents in Minnesota?
Oh,
I mean, no, it's north.
Yes.
I mean, north. It's closer to Canada before it comes down to Midwest, and you get the A and all that stuff. How much of a change was that for you as far as to get to?
When you met someone from really north Minnesota is when it really stuck out. The city, like Minneapolis and St. Paul, it wasn't too noticeable. People that grew up there, but like people from Duluth, it was a lot of like when they'd say sorry, they'd be like sorry. And
I've always wanted to hear that from a Canadian or somebody that's further north, close to the border.
You just wanted them to say that.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear that. Actually, I did. I know a lady that lives in Green Bay, and she's from the UP, and she's got that. You can hear that slight, that slight, like different. I don't know, accent you could say.
But Minnesota's higher than
no, it's not.
Wisconsin.
Not higher than UP.
Oh, Oh yeah. You're right on that.
No,
One. Yeah. Question actually for both of you: if you ever left, where else would you want to go, and would you want to live in Minnesota?
I wouldn't mind trying it. I have a cousin who lives in Minnesota, so I mean, I would love to at least try it for a couple of years, maybe. It would be cool deal to do.
I recommend it. It's great food too.
Yeah,
I bet
their food industries like right there with Chicago or New York.
Yeah,
it's
a lot of
really
different
good.
styles of food and
Anything you want.
Anything,
Yeah.
Okay.
Any and everything.
So where would you like to go if you could?
I recently visited Arizona more than just a drive-through, and I would probably go there. Like if I were to ever leave this area,
Outside of you,
Arizona would be where I go 100%.
Arizona? What do you gotta be there. Hey Scott, do you see his water?
So you just had it.
I just had it. You see
So, all right.
I'm sorry, guys. Well, thanks, Scott.
Good job, Scott. Good job, Scott, new camera guy. So what made you come back to Central area though? After traveling to living in California, living in Minnesota, pretty much learning the experience of hospitality under well-known place.
Yeah.
What made you come back to St. Joe?
Well, first I moved to Chicago where I worked for Atomic Hospitality. I did some GM things for them, management stuff, and then I moved to Detroit where I was consulting and working in management for Luciano. He's a chef over there, does really great work at his pizza Bigalora. They have locations in Ann Arbor and all around.
You just
Detroit.
perked up our camera guys from Detroit.
What part? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so Southfield, he's got a location in Southfield. Bigalora.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah. So I worked there for a little bit. I was at that location, Royal Oak, and I came back basically because my mom and dad or mom and stepdad are looking to kind of retire. It's really hard to do that in this industry, especially as an owner.
Oh, yeah.
It's really hard to take full steps back, but kind of like I was actually really leading towards Denver. I was like 5%.
Oh yeah.
I came back July of 2023 and just haven't left since. It was one of those where I was like, okay, people are still recovering from the COVID in the area. And, how do we run the thing, business the new way? People aren't going out till it's very rare,
Yeah.
Out till May nowadays. So we were looking at all that and kind of was like, all right, well, I'll stick around for this summer because I actually had my god sister in town, and we sat on the phone, and it was probably 8:00 at night, and we both flew up here. She lives in Vegas now, and we're like, we're pretty lucky to grow up here. Like how few changes could have been in either of our parents' lives for us to growing up in Hammond, Indiana. We grew up in a really great area, and it kind of made me miss the place. I stuck around, and as we started talking more and more, my parents and I, they were like, "Well, we're really thinking about the time. What's the next steps?" And here I am.
So, are they really physically going to retire?
They keep telling me they are. They've taken a good step back, which is good for them. I'm happy. You can feel it. They're a little more relieved. Which is great. But I don't think they'll ever be fully retired. Just because they like to be involved. They still love the area. They love the community. They love what they do, what they've been doing. It's just as you get older, you want to have that more option to not be there. And I think that's kind of more where they're at when it comes to retire. Is they're wanting to have the ability to travel or not have to be in for a week or a month and not be worried.
Yeah, that's one thing about restaurant business, as how pretty much all of us know, that if you own it, if you're a manager, anything like that, it's hard to get away.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
It's hard just to get away for a week or a weekend.
If you think about it,
because you're stressed about what's going to happen.
you're doing all this work, and you made to a point where your business is thriving, right? And the Mark III is thriving. It's been there for quite a while. I'm not sure how long they owned it. But,
about 14 years ago,
yeah,
bought it.
when they bought it, yeah.
They bought it from my stepdad's dad.
Okay.
So 54.
And your stepdad's been in the business for quite a while too. So.
Since he was 10.
Yeah.
See, that's been around there that long?
Yeah, it's been around for
We're
a
on
long
year
time.
55.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark III's been there for a long time, and it's still to this day one of the area's favorite places to go.
Thank you. Thank you.
So when they retired, what was your first change for the restaurant?
My first change was correcting behaviors that I felt were not beneficial to the success of the team.
Okay.
I came in with a bit of a coach mentality and kind of a tryout on who's going to make the team. Not to dog anyone, but that longer take we never had. We just didn't know what. We really think a lot of people got complacent, not just in our establishment, but around, not just our area, but everywhere. COVID kind of changed the rules, staffing and tipping and wages, and so I just kind of made it a tryout and wanted to know who truly wanted to be there and who truly wanted to work, not for me, but with me.
Right.
And we have a great staff. Everyone that stuck around, even some of the people that left, were fantastic people, and that was probably the first thing I did. That, and then I updated the menu. Took it a little bit away from that 1980s Tex-Mex to a little more modern, almost gastropub style, without losing our classics that have made us famous. The wet steak burrito, the margarita.
We were just talking about that before you got here. That's one of my favorites. I know that one.
I don't know what else is on the menu.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Every month, it's funny. I look at our top 2 sellers, top 5 every week, every month, and it's always our rocks margarita. We have more than one a night, and then wet steak burrito. 1 and 2 every.
Seriously, it's a drink and some food.
Yeah.
And that one, you would think it'd be like tacos or something else.
Well, you remember you changed that.
But there's still
Tex-Mex.
But there's still stuff on there. But your menu that you have and all the specials that you do, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I like it. I like the change.
Only take credit for finding it. Juan, who's been with me now since pretty much 2023, maybe a month after I got there, and Chef James, who actually is from Flint originally, and then was running barbecue places. I think he said 8 stores.
Yeah.
In New Mexico. Him and his wife moved back to the area, and he was technically retired. And he got tired of sitting around on the couch, and I happened to pull his resume, and I can say all I did was find the people and work with them. I can't take any credit for that other than finding the guys that make it possible.
You sound like Ben Johnson, the coach of the Bears. The overall change for the restaurant is culture change, of course, right?
Absolutely.
And how hard was it to find the people that you wanted to put in place? Was it? Wow.
Yes, yes and no. A lot of staff realized the changes were for the better, and they stuck around, which was great. That's what you want. That's what you hope is everyone sees. We're trying to make things better. It's not that we had a losing culture. We just had it's okay for now culture.
Yeah, being complacent, stagnant, more or less.
Yeah, and I brought in kind of the belief that every day we should get 1% better. It's something that it took me a long time to realize that if I'm not getting at least a little bit better every day, I'm basically setting myself up to die the way I am. And he, Kobe Bryant, he's the one that said it. Try and get 1% better every day.
Yeah.
And after 100 days, you're 100%
Better.
better.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's just been a way to kind of live.
I haven't heard that in a while, but yeah. I
That's,
forgot about that. Yeah.
think about it. It's true. I mean,
So actually, it kind of stems off of what you just said. You think of all the places you've worked at and all the people that you trained under made you a better person or coach or advisor? Excuse me.
Absolutely.
You guys came from?
Absolutely. I will say I've taken some of their positive qualities, some of their negatives, which I try and work on every day. Bigger city, out in this bigger city, people, it's a little different. You guys are from that generation of where it was violent, a high leg, fist, iron fist. I try and not do that. I can be guilty sometimes, but definitely one thing that I think actually got me to the point I was growing up in the industry and having this almost false confidence that these guys could see.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought this guy's just dumb enough to work 80 hours a week for not a lot of money. But definitely I learned a lot from a lot of those guys, and I try and bring it back and try and pass it on to whoever I'm working with.
go ahead.
Okay. So, with all the places you've worked at and what you do now, what can you say is the best speech you can give somebody that wants to do something like this?
That wants to get into this. Make sure that you love what you do. If you do not love it, this industry will kill you. If that's pretty much it, you have to love it. If you don't, each and every day is a drag. You guys have all worked in it.
Yeah.
You bartended for years. I
Yeah.
know that. Like, if you do not love going into work, which doesn't mean you have to love it every day. Sometimes you do fake it, but if you can only bring 85%, make sure you're working with someone who can bring 115%.
Yeah.
Because it's very important that you're happy to be. No matter how much you know, no matter how great your food is, how great your drinks are, if you don't love it, everyone will know and they'll quit coming.
It's definitely a challenge every day to be able to go do that type of work, because you have to. Well, with you have to deal with all your employees as far as personalities go, and then the customers as well. Do you get out there and talk to the customers as
All the
you
time.
work?
Yeah.
All the time.
Every time I'm there, he's always walking around.
Yeah. It's one of those where I probably don't engage one-on-one with tables like I was expected to in Chicago or Minneapolis. Because a lot of those places have metrics where you literally find out where you do 97% table touches. I really don't do nearly as much of that in the bar area, at least having a presence being shown, whether it's helping hostess, helping with food, or checking on back on when not a lot of issues, or anything that does arise.
Well, that's what your mom and dad did. I mean, they walked around constantly all the time saying hi to people or just walking by, helping out, serving stuff like that constantly. You're doing the same thing they were doing. So they worked for that, work for you.
That's
So,
that's the goal. Yeah.
I mean, they're always walking around.
Oh, absolutely. That's the goal. Is I've worked with some managers who I felt are almost get in the way, where you're like, hey, we're trying to run a seamless service over here, and you're talking to this table for 10 minutes, which is great, and it's people that want to talk. But definitely, I think just being seen, not always heard, is the best way to be.
Was there any advice that your parents gave you when they hand the reins over to you?
Yeah, don't mess up.
A lot of pressure on you now.
Wow, no pressure on that one.
I think the biggest thing finding coming back to because I did have that big city mentality of it's bam, 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 and there was no gray area.
Yeah.
And that I can't blame it on them. That's just the way it is in those larger cities. And I think that might be the best and biggest advice they gave me was, remember, you know a lot of these people, you grew up with a lot of these people. This is a smaller, and definitely in those bigger cities, a lot of it is like write a check for the community. Yep, I'll sponsor that. You really want to try and be involved. Hence, like I'm doing a charity event on Sunday and give back nights, and it's something that I didn't realize how much I actually enjoyed doing. I haven't done it practically for 10 years.
Yeah.
Because the last give back night was at Mark when I was still bartending there, and like Minneapolis, we didn't do a give back night. Chicago, none. It was just write a quick check, get them out of the way, and call it good.
With how small the city is, like you're saying, knowing the people, how you grew up, and everything else, and then your parents knowing almost everybody in the town because of. Do you think that helps just a little bit for you just growing up in the area because of you knowing everybody, you know your parents and everything else?
Yeah, I
They
definitely
give you a little more respect, I should say, like that.
I think it's maybe a little pressure, but in a good way. No, because I really think it's hard to make it in this town if you're not semi-local. I think we support families. I've noticed when we give back larger corporations, we get good turnout, but it's nothing like if so was in a car accident or this kid needs something. The whole community comes out, even if they don't like me personally or they are mad at my mom about something. We come together as a community, which is
I like that. Yeah.
so fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think there was a good pressure on that where it's like, hey, you know everybody here. You have an advantage over pretty much any other GM that can come in and possibly take over. Use it, take advantage of that.
Was there any, like, when they handed it over? Did you feel any pressure? I mean, like from the community as far as that goes?
I don't think so.
No,
I would say no, yeah, because where you came from with the James Bill, a couple of James Bill Beard Award people that you came across and everything else. I think that's where and not in a small town.
The pressure is, I think, wanting a family business to be successful. You think about it. You're like, I don't want to be the one that it closes on. I don't want another pandemic to happen where there's just nothing you can do. But not really. It's something I love doing. I feel really confident in looking at the numbers and engaging with the guests and making, even if I don't make the right decision, I have faith that I'm making the best decision in the moment for what's best for the restaurant and guests. And I hope everyone, even when I make the wrong decision, understands that it was, I have seconds to decide. Because it's something I think about pretty much nightly. I go home, I sit with my dogs, and I think about all the hard decisions I had, whether it was arguing with a rep about food costs going up, trying to get a meal broken down, or it's maybe me and a employee didn't get along that night. And I really try and look at how I could have either, even if it went.
Yeah.
I like how you guys, your whole family, and lighting it up inside a little bit. Yes, it was how you're saying the 80s look and everything else. You had to do something a little more. I like how you brightened the place up inside, and then you added the deck on the outside. And I think the place is phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It's gonna be good. We have more coming. I don't know if you've been in since the most recent. So as everyone knows, I took the booths out to open up the kitchen. So we expanded the kitchen, made it more efficient, some new equipment. We actually, the reasons we were able to bring back the bottom torpedo is I was able to get the parts for the oven that we needed to make it work. Got ovens, everything.
Is that why you guys took that out?
It was one of the reasons.
Really?
That and efficiency.
I thought it was efficiency more, but not because of the.
Yeah, we actually expanded the kitchen, and it's nice. We have a better situation. But we just got in our meeting, so we now have booths back in the back. We're waiting for my buddies give him a shout out, Tyler Jackson. He does. He's helping with the deck right now. We're doing ropes around it, and
nice.
he's going to build a little half wall, kind of like what we have going around the bar.
Okay.
But right now we have dividers, and we were able to add back, depending on how you set up the table. We lost 45 seats. I can add back with the tables set up 100% perfect, 60 seats.
Wow.
And with them put together, so they're two tops are 6, 7, 8, about 37.
Wow.
So yeah, we opened it back up in the back. Gonna try and do it on the other wall as well. After measured it out, I could probably get another 60 seats. And with how efficient the kitchen is, I'll be honest, those guys, there's nights where men will think about taking one of them out just to see if they're still gonna do as good, because they're so quick and so on it.
Yeah.
But
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Take one of the guys away from them and see how it flows.
I don't know. I think that I think if you do that, they might get used to it. Then, if you keep them all in and wait to see how the summer is going to be pushing it, because this summer is supposed to be even busier than last year.
Absolutely.
Because it's supposed to be nicer even more now. People are now getting out and traveling more, doing more stuff. So, I think it's still, your guys are get busy as hell.
Yeah, we're hoping. We're definitely hoping. Really trying to not only attract everyone that maybe hasn't been in a while, but really get that South Bend crowd to drive fast.
Oh, yeah.
One thing that drives me nuts, I'll be somewhere, like I play a lot of softball, like go down to like South Bend, I'll go to Elkhart. People all the time like, I love St. Joe. Where is that? I'll tell them, right there, heading into town. I've never been there. How long's it been there? Well, 54 years.
See, I have a shock it's been there 54.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
Man.
that's so
Long time.
1972.
Yeah.
You?
I wasn't even born then when it was the first made. I was
Are you sure?
a year later.
Scott, you're still the youngest. I'm sorry. Still the puppy.
I know that you changed the menu. What are some of the changes on the menu that you made since you did back?
Well, we use all American Wagyu steak except for our English strips. It's an American Wagyu sirloin. I don't want to lie, but there's a very good chance that it's coming from Michigan. But if not, it's definitely Midwest.
Yeah.
And there's a good chance it's Ohio. So I use that for the steak burrito. I use that for our steak tacos, steak quesadillas, Wagyu steak bites. The only steak that is American Wagyu is our New York strip, which is still hand cut.
Yeah.
I took us back because of the COVID and all the needing to add a roll in order to help you while it was shut down. Once that stopped, we still had we're looking for ways to cut prep, and so some of the things went to not all the way from scratch, and I really went backwards and took some of our old recipes and brought them back into play. Kind of changed it by making the old new again. And I was like, well, that doesn't taste the same way it did, when I was 16. I'm like, why? And then we would play with it. Oh, we do this now. No, let's go back to the way it was. Let's have it be that nostalgia for everyone, because probably my favorite part about the place is when I see like my friends with their parents or their grandparents, and then they have kids with them. And I'm like, we're on the third generation of us, but there's at least 5, sometimes 6 generations that have been coming in. So cool. It's
Oh, yeah,
really
definitely.
Yeah, so my grandparents were coming in places. They passed me. But my parents come in, I'm there, and my daughter's coming in. So yeah, I have 4 generations right there.
Yeah.
So, right. Well, yeah, I know you mean, and it's just awesome that it's still there. I didn't know it was been around longer than I'd been born. But it's just amazing that the food quality, it's getting still busy as hell. You're still making it. You're still thriving. I mean, that's
Yeah, we can only thank the community.
Yeah.
Honestly, like we can only do so much.
And you're outskirts of the community a little bit, and you're still making.
Yeah,
And you're still making.
Well, it's a nice spot too with all the traffic.
Yeah.
You see nothing but that restaurant.
Yeah.
When you come from either going to Berrien Springs or come from Berrien Springs, that's right on the map.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I say
perfect
we're really
location.
four quarters
Yeah.
because we have Berrien Springs 1 mile.
Yeah.
Stevensville another mile.
Yep.
We're in St. Joe and Big Harbor
Yeah.
less than a mile.
Yeah.
So I say we're the 4 quarters. Like that. If only we could get Scottsdale to slow down at 139 and to about 35 miles an hour. I think that'd help a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I always thought was kind of weird was how high you guys are, and I'm thinking, man, if I was a car that just was a lowrider, just scrape that.
Oh, that
So, funny story about that is when they were redigging that road, a guy just misread the plans. It was supposed to be 4 inches. He dug it 4 feet.
oh,
Seriously?
Yep.
that's
So
a big difference.
because we used to have a big, like all of that out front used to be a parking lot.
Yeah.
There's actually a picture on the wall when you walk in. I could show you guys next time you're in of cars parked out front there.
Oh, really?
But when they were redoing the road, the guy thought I don't know. He misread it or
That
something.
guy doesn't have
but
a job anymore.
But he dug down. Yeah, instead of 4 inches, 4 feet. So
That guy doesn't have a job
Yeah.
anymore. Poor guy.
He's done.
4
Four.
feet? Oh, all right.
Yes.
might as well.
Oh, the thing I want to ask you about your cousin, I asked a different question about it, about something else. But with everything that's on the menu, actually, I have 2 questions. Everything that's on the menu, what is your favorite?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, I love our New York strip. You know, it's hand cut. I'm a big meat and potatoes guy, so our New York strip and the Wagyu steak or steak flakes are probably my 2 kind of go-tos. But since I'm supposed to be eating healthier, I'd say our salmon. You know, it's wild caught. It's sustainable salmon, our blackened salmon, or our bourbon maple glazed salmon. James
Sounds
knocked it
good.
out. It's so good.
Man, that sounds good. No, you don't like salmon?
I like salmon. A fish eater. If
No,
I do
that
eat fish,
sounds
I gotta
great,
be in the
dude.
mood for it. And going to some place, no offense, going to a place like yours, I'm gonna have some kind of off-the-side Mexican type food like the burrito, because I love the burrito. Or weird thing is, I don't know if you still have that, remember, but the bites are awesome. I've had those, but the shrimp that you guys have, or you
The
still,
barbecue shrimp?
yeah,
So we
God, I
will,
love
we can still do it 90% of the time. The main reason why we cut that from the menu is 1 week we would prep 30 and we would sell out. The next week we prep 15 and have to throw all 15 away. So if you're
Oh,
ever
man.
in, you just ask, hey,
Oh,
can you do the barbecue bacon wrapped shrimp? The only thing I need to check is make sure that it's not one of those days where we happen to have cooked all of our bacon for burgers that day.
Yeah.
And we'll do it. It's tough when it's on the menu. You're prepping for it so much,
Yeah.
and but we have people that come in, and I don't think I've ever had to tell them no. Maybe once, where it's like, I'm sorry, delivery comes tomorrow. We
Yeah.
cooked all the bacon tonight. We had a big run on bacon cheeseburgers.
you ever had that?
Run out of bacon?
No, the bacon wrap.
Oh yeah, I have.
That stuff's
It's,
awesome.
it's really good.
It's really good. I
Yeah,
like the
have.
barbecue that you guys even just drizzle over it. It just cooks in just fine. On
House
that.
barbecue.
Yeah,
House made barbecue.
Yeah, that's really good.
it is. Man.
Is there anything that people ask for that you don't have on the menu that you can't make?
The involtos. That is so the involtos is one of those dishes that we always we get one person probably every 6 months that asks if we can make it or still
Yeah.
have it. It was like a almost tomato sauce on top of enchiladas, but without our mild sauce with cooked vegetables in it. I don't know. It's one of those things. Whenever someone asks, I try and put them onto something else. We can do a lot of things, but we just it didn't sell a lot. We used it for that in our veggie burrito, and we have a completely different way of doing a veggie burrito now. And the avocado sauce was getting honest. I mean, we got rid of that probably. I think I was still serving. I hadn't even bartended yet.
Yeah.
When we finally took that off the menu. But that'd probably be the only thing.
Only thing.
I have to ask this question because this one person at my work, when I said you're coming on, they wanted me to ask you this. They wanted to know, why did you charge for chips and salsa? I had to ask. I'm asking.
Up, man.
I'm asking. I had to ask.
So-
I didn't want to. I'm like, oh, great.
I'm probably gonna get yelled at, but we calculated it. I just started serving, so it's 16 years now because I started when
Isn't that long since you started?
almost 7.
I don't care.
So long story short is we did the math. We were giving away over $50,000 chips a year.
Yep.
And we said, okay, we have to get something for them.
And they're not much.
And then as time went on, we actually now make, hand fry the chips, make the chips. And that was just us using this kind of crappy Gordon's brand chip that we used to sprinkle chili powder on it. It was good.
It was good, yeah.
They were good. But first we tried going to smaller salsa containers, and we realized that it didn't really matter because if they were free, people just kept wanting them. And we threw out so many. So we started charging a little bit, and then as we just made the product better, price had to increase. As we know, everything has.
Yeah,
I
go to the grocery store now; it's expensive. But yeah, the whole reason why is we calculated it. We were giving away $50,000 in chips.
So, I mean, think about that. That's about right, though, man. They were giving away a lot of chips, and people kept eating those chips. They're so good.
Yeah,
salsa's good.
Salsa.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I had a feeling that's what it was.
Yeah, it just was too expensive. It wasn't attainable, especially trying to use good products. Making all of our salsa fresh, and we make it just about daily. Maybe some Mondays a little off, and we don't have to make it till late Tuesday. But
you don't have to make it as much,
right? But we make it fresh every day, so it's.
That's the old school money. How you always say the old money that's in St. Joe. That's asked that question because he just said it's been around. He's been paying for 16 years.
Think about it. The place has been around forever.
But it's the old money that asked me that.
The older generations that they used to get it for free. That wonder why I have to pay for it now.
I still pay. I wouldn't care.
Well, like you said, all things that they cost. And as far as food going up, prices are going up.
Yeah.
Gas prices are going up. All this stuff goes into your weekly plan on how to get.
And that's the thing that I explained to the staff and actually the managers this morning. Just since I've moved back, server wages have doubled. Just since I've been back in 2023, I go I'm not doubling the prices to make up for that. So we just have to be more efficient. We have to run with slightly less people, but because everyone was asking why I'm so hesitant to add more and more staff, and I'm like, well, because it's not that I think we have a very capable group of people, and sometimes you just need to kind of give them a little push, like, hey guys, we're going to be busy tonight. And I want all my staff to make money. That's one thing I pride myself on. I'd say my parents were the same way. Is we truly care how much our servers, our bartenders, our cooks, our dishwashers are making. We really never tell someone they can't have a second job, but if they can make all their money with me, I would much prefer it.
Yeah, and then that you have their 100% attention to your spot instead of worrying about something else. They have to do. Oh, I'm late to this job over here.
Right, I can't leave it because I have stuff going on, which we understand. I love hiring the mom that maybe works part-time someplace during the day and something else, but it's nice if I can say, hey, we're going to make all this money with me.
Yeah.
Who's your longest server?
Suzette. I was just talking to her actually about the chip thing because someone asked her when we started. That's how I knew exactly when. As we sat down, because I was like, well, I just started serving. And we kind of figured it all out, and it was like, no, that was 16 years ago, almost 17.
Wow.
Now that so
how long she been there?
18 or 19 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's been there a long time.
A lifer, yeah, definitely. There's one in every restaurant.
Suzette, we're not pushing you out. I make one change. She constantly thinks we're trying to run around.
Well,
We're not.
there's only one restaurant around here. Only one that I know that they have servers been there for like 20 years, 25 years, 30 years.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
We have one in Sandbar.
No, but all like 5 or 6 of their servers are
Been there
or
for
half
well.
their
That
serving
goes
staff
to
has
show
been-
you, man.
half their
If
serving
you
staff's
love
been
your work,
or like he was
then
saying, we keep you. I mean,
it's not a job.
we'll-
It's pleasure.
we want you to love what you're doing and who you're working for. People like working for him,
Yeah.
and want to stay there. I mean, look at her. She could have left, and your parents said, "Here's the
Yeah.
keys," and she
Yes.
said, "Well, I don't
Right.
know if I want to deal with this man," and stuff like that. You
Yeah,
might check-
especially if you knew me when I was, 16-year-old. So I wouldn't have blamed her.
Yeah, I mean,
but
people,
other
yeah.
other than that, pretty much all my front of the houses stayed. A couple people, a couple people I know moved on because they were working there to go to college.
Yeah.
But since I've been back, I haven't had a ton of turnover. But pretty much everyone I've hired has stayed at least 2-3 years, which is great. And then there's people that were there obviously when I came back. I think pretty much everyone's there.
I think the last time I was there, one of our friends, Jessica. Yeah, she was bartending when I was there about maybe like a month ago.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So there, she's the bar manager.
She's my
actually.
manager. There you go. Yeah, she cracks me up.
Yeah. Since I don't drink, I remember the cocktails. I give advice because I become more of the numbers guy. I love the classic cocktail, but I don't drink anymore, so I've kind of passed it on to her, and she's doing a fantastic job for me. Keeping liquor costs under control, as you know, is super important.
Yeah.
I'm sure the reps like it. I tend to be hard on my reps, and then dealing with her instead, it's probably been off.
Because she's nice. She's nice. She smiles all the
Yes.
time. And she's
I
bubbly.
I never seen her in a bad mood.
Yeah, I'll wait for them to get there.
Yeah.
Why am I out of? And I'll shoot 'em text. Her texts are nice. Mine are just sound pretty mean. So I'm sure they love working with her.
Now, you guys always had really good bartenders working for you.
Yeah, we've been blessed.
Yeah.
We've been blessed. Yeah.
As long as I've been going there, been there. The bartenders have been really good. On top of it, everybody loves them. Speak highly of them. So, and we just had one of your old bartenders, Jasmine.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Was on here, and she spoke with Mark III for being there when she was. And like I said, you guys have some good servers and a good staff altogether.
Yeah, we've had a lot of great people come through. A lot of great people still to come through. I'm sure, and I have a great staff. I'm very happy.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about these. So the bartender's been awesome.
Jeez, no, you
Statute of limitations. So
cold case files, man. Take that dude to jail. It's all over town.
We have a fake ID and you look old as shit, so it works well for you. Not everybody knew who like I said, my whole family. So
it worked for me when I had a fake ID around here.
I've never had a fake ID, man. I was never fortunate enough to get a fake ID. I've always tried, but I always got kicked out.
It was really my real ID, but that back then when they laminated them and you could break that laminate seal and still go inside and you can scratch out and then seal it back. Hell yeah. No, I sealed it back with a laminating machine.
Oh, you had one? See, I didn't have one.
My grandmother used to run Kelly's. She used to be the head manager or head, whatever they call them, at Kelly's services. So they always had to make IDs. So I went, ooh, a laminating machine. Oh.
And this, you were how old when you did this?
Oh, she ran that for a while. So I was like,
oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was driving.
Delinquent. That's what you are, delinquent. Since you said you're not drinking, how long has it been since you drank?
About a year.
About a year?
About a year.
See, I've been almost 6 months now. I stopped back in December. So
Yeah.
it does it make you feel better? I mean,
My
how's
biggest thing is health.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I love waking up feeling good every day. And I don't know. I've replaced it with healthier habits for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's my biggest thing is I was joking with the doctor the other day. I was just like, get all the tests and stuff just to make sure I'm in my 30s now. Like, make sure I'm all right. And I'm like, I did a lot of damage to my body in my 20s. I just now want to make sure I can still live forever.
Right.
And I figured if I stop now, I have 15.
Good chance. Yeah.
But it's been great, honestly. Like I said, I just love waking up feeling good every day. Kind of
Yeah.
wrong with it, still drink, but it's just fun. I like waking up at 6 and getting, to the gym, and I walk my dogs, and I do everything early now too.
I wake up just fine. Don't give me that.
Well, let's say that, man. I just looked at you.
How do you wake up?
For me? Today, I got up 7 today.
I got up at 5.
I work nights.
And then I went in the living room and
Meditated.
Oh, Scott wants to hold your.
I am about to be 35.
35? Yeah, same age.
Yeah, I'll call you out, Scott. You asked that question. just because I said you're the youngest one.
Well, he is the youngest. Well, no, Scott is not anymore. But anyway.
So my last question before we go to the second half of the show. Is there anything that you regret going into this business from all the years that you've been doing it?
I wouldn't say regret. No, things I wish I would have done differently. Maybe when I was gone, things that I would have taken more serious earlier. I do wish I would have understood how much work it takes earlier age. Served or bartend, sees the place and is like, I already, I'm the best at this, so I'm going to be the best at owning a place, or I'm going to be the best GM. And wish I'd have listened a little bit sooner, but definitely nothing I regret about being in this industry. I'm probably crazy, but I love it.
I don't think you're crazy. I don't think because I've always wanted to open a bar or a restaurant in my life. Something serious, something like that. But I never think anybody that's crazy that wants to jump in and do something that they believe in or something they love and cherish. You've been in it pretty much all your life, running around the restaurant, probably when you're young. Yeah. And seeing your family doing it and everything else, loved it. You know it was in your blood.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Yeah, I tried to get out of it. Done sales here and there, and it was fun. I enjoyed the money that can be made with sales, but push came to shove, I wouldn't be back in a restaurant, whether it was slinging drinks or getting yelled at by a chef because this food needs to go out the window. I missed it. I missed all the chaos.
No, I find myself constantly trying to find a way out of the job, but I've always found my way going back
every time.
And it's naturally because I enjoy doing it. Because we all get burned out in our work. We all get to the point where enough is enough, and I got to get out of this. So, but just dealing with people that I deal with on a day-to-day basis, and the people that I like to deal with, the challenges that it brings, and it's pretty much a life now. So I mean, I've done it for so long; it's second nature. And I don't know. I just enjoy doing it still to this day, even though sometimes I get a little upset at some things.
Yeah.
Certain things that kind of sets me off on something. But all in all, it's just I look at you.
I know you look at me when you
I look
say
at you when I'm saying this. You know what I'm talking about. I have to deal with you on a Friday or Saturday night.
Why is it always me?
Because hey, you always bother me. I'm in the middle of something. Exactly.
You are my brother, so.
But all along, I still love the job. I still love the things that I do. So, I mean, it's brought me a lot of joy over the years. So,
Absolutely.
I can understand what you're saying.
I do too. I understand what he's going.
Totally.
Might as well do it
Yep. All right, guys. We're at the top of the hour. Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast, episode 177. This is James Gill, the host. Guys, if you're watching on any of our podcast platforms, please like, subscribe, share, and even comment on it if you want to. So, but guys, we're almost at 500 subscribers on YouTube. Please, 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 if you like our content, like and share and subscribe, and we can get that mark before the summer hits. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, guys. Getting back to the show, we have DJ Vermilyer. Almost messed that up. Vermilyer on the show, the Mark III. And we're about to get into some of the fun stuff that he does on his days off, or the things that he does of extracurricular activities. All right, let's get back to the show.
Oh, my
All right, that was a segue for you, Joe.
I know.
Let's talk about some of the things that you do for your extracurricular activities.
Actually, I'm gonna jump in first.
We see you wearing the Mark III bombers.
I want to know about the thing that you did mention just a little while ago was you are doing a fundraiser. You are doing something for a good cause. Talk about that a little bit.
So, kind of, I huge into low pitch softball. I played baseball growing up. Had a buddy last year. I had played like 10 years. Who was like, "Hey, I'm putting a team together. You want to jump in?" I said, "Sure." We sponsored it at the Grande Park, and from there I met a bunch of people. Next thing you know, I'm going to Arizona for a tournament called Spiders. And along the way, I met some guys that ran tournaments, and they were like, "Well, they do it for like the Toys for Tots, which is in South Bend and Elkhart.
Yeah.
They have multiple locations for it." And they were like, "It's a great way." And they were telling me how much money they raised and all that. So I was like, you know what? Something I love to do. And we are huge animal lovers. My mom and I are maybe a little over the top when it comes to our dogs. I have 3. She's got 1 now, but they're our life. And I got 1 dog from Animal Life, another dog from the Humane Society, and then 1 was a semi-rescue, an accidental litter that I got. And we're like, well, what would be a good thing that we'd like to, raise money for and donate? And initially, we were going to do a multiple charity, but it's my first year, so I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. And so I reached out to Robin, the Humane Society, who I got my dog Maggie from, and said, "Hey, we really want to do this for you guys. What do I have?" And the goal was to have 6 teams, and buy-in and all that. I actually have 9.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, so it makes it, I've sent multiple messages to the captains of the teams. I'm like, "Guys, please remember this is a charity tournament. I have little medals to give you guys. Gonna get some gift cards."
Yeah.
But St. Joe Township was great, and they gave us a great deal on renting Grande Park for it being for a charity.
It's a beautiful park.
But their one thing is we have to be out by 10 p.m.
Yeah, because that's when the park closes.
You just have to. There's no leniency on that. So we had to mess with the timing of games and all that to get all the games in with that many teams. So yeah, that's kind of where it's at. It's going to be interesting. I'll give a shout out to like some of our food reps. Gordon's food service is donating hot dogs and buns and bottles of water, and I believe some soft drinks, Pepsi products, to help us, so that way we're not coming out of pocket for all of it. It's not going to be our burgers, but my chef James is going to come and actually do the grilling out, and we can't sell food without health department. So we're going to take donations for food, donations for water, and there'll be a bat raffle. I got a really nice Victus pencil bat.
Nice.
And yeah, just should be a good time. Just, the Humane Society is actually bringing some dogs down that are up for adoption.
Yeah.
I know at least 2 guys on 2 different teams that are wanting to adopt a dog. They're bringing their wife and their daughters with. to try and meet some of the animals. So it hopefully, gets a little awareness out, and we get to play softball for the dogs.
So how far did the teams come? Since you said you played in South Bend and stuff like that.
I have people coming all the way from Lafayette, Indiana. I've done indoor leagues down there, and when I put the post out, they reached out. I have Elkhart, South Bend, a team in Michigan City. We have 3 local teams that are going to be there.
I know a couple of them that are coming.
Yeah, and then I have one from Coldwater,
wow.
Michigan. Yeah. So I've got
all over the place.
All over.
Yeah.
I played in I was last summer pretty much. If there was a tournament that we could get into, we decided to go do it just for fun. And I'm pretty outgoing and talkative, whether you want me to be here or not. So I got to know a lot of guys, and it's been great. It's a co-ed tournament too. So yeah.
I'm trying to turn this into some type of league, maybe, or
we're gonna.
You have 9 teams,
so it's gonna be just a tournament there. We do a league at Karande, and then I do one in South Bend as well. Hence the M3 Bombers. This is our team, and we but we're gonna probably do at least one tournament every year. This is the first annual.
Kind of cool.
I've talked to some people that work out at Lake Township. I have not reached out to Lake Township yet. They haven't guaranteed anything, but they've really encouraged me to try and do something end of summer out there because they have multiple fields. And
which one's Lake Township? The one on
Bridgman.
Okay.
Yeah. They told me to reach out there because that's the one thing is I've actually had to turn down about 5 teams total.
Oh, really?
Just because there's not enough time in the day, and we're already starting at 7 a.m. For the first game.
And I was reading the promotion for it. It's a double elimination.
Until 4 teams.
Okay.
And then the team that's undefeated will play the team that's like ranked 4th out of that, and then the 2 middle teams will play, and then there'll be a championship game. Yeah, we had to amend some of the rules. If there was only 6 teams, we could have just done a traditional double elimination, but it was really hard to say no to some of the guys that were like, they want to come out and just play ball to help, which was great.
Yeah.
So
is Jody going to be coming out of retirement?
I don't know if Jody's coming out of retirement or not. Her daughter actually started working for me 2 days ago. Emma?
Yeah. Oh, Emma started working.
So Emma is actually going to play on our South Bend team on Sundays. But I don't think Jody's playing in the tournament. I know she plays in the Karande League, though.
Yeah. That's why actually I started playing with her and my cousin and everybody else. And
she's good.
Yeah,
she can play.
Yeah, the whole family could play. Yeah,
I'm excited,
dude. I'm gonna come down and watch. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's gonna be an awesome show.
I haven't played softball in so long. I think my hand-eye coordination may be a little bit off.
I played with a bunch of people. We played out of Kiwanis, played out of Karande. We played out of Farmers on Sundays.
It's been a while.
Then my uncle and all his group played AAA fast pitch softball and baseball.
Yeah.
So yeah, my whole family used to play. I miss it. I just don't think I could play anymore. I'm not as quick like I used to be. When it comes to that stuff, I should have stretched before because the 1 year I played at, I think it was Farmers. Yeah, it was Farmers where I blew out my calf muscle right here. It just popped. And I still, no, because I'm rubbing this because it shot here, but then I blew that down there, and then oh my god, I mean it was a shooting pain going
pull
down
the muscle or something.
Yeah, it never healed, but it was my dumbass fault. We said, "Oh no, I'm fine. It'll be fine next week." Started running again, and boom, I felt the pain. Everybody thought I was like acting or something like that. I said, "No, I'm in this." I was like almost in tears. That was the most shooting pain I ever had. It hurt, but yeah, then I still played.
Yeah, stretch out.
Yeah,
you're not a spring chicken anymore. Can't do that.
That was probably about. I haven't played in about 6 years.
Yeah.
6-7 years. I'm still afraid I'm gonna
You
pull
can
it.
always play catcher and just have.
That's all I
someone run
did.
for you.
So yeah, then I started just going out and playing catcher and just throwing the ball back to the people and letting them pitch and stuff like that, and still hitting because I could hit. I could hit, but I just couldn't run.
When did you start playing baseball?
So I played baseball on and off up until about 23. I would do, rec leagues and stuff like that. And then till I was about 23. And then I just started working so much, kind of fell to the wayside. I did a couple of kickball leagues. And
Kickball leagues.
Yeah.
Where's those at?
Yeah, I want to be a part of that.
Those were in Minneapolis.
I want to be a part of that.
There's some in Kalamazoo.
Really?
Through City Ball. Yeah. We go to tournaments up there.
Oh man, I haven't played that in ages.
Yeah, that's fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
I haven't played that since college.
It's been longer than that for me. Kickball, oh, man.
Yeah.
That's a great time.
Yeah, it is. It sounds like it.
So you've always been athletic.
Yeah, I've always loved sports. Always enjoyed it. Very, very much the type of person that I wake up and I need to start to wear myself out throughout the day. High energy, love to compete. That's I think something like that's kind of giving me drive in the restaurant industry is I love to compete, to try and be the best at something, whether it's like, okay, you have the best burger or you have the best old fashioned, I've always tried to do that. And I think that's kind of where that mentality of 1% better every day came into play, is just constantly competing.
Are you your biggest critic?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I don't criticize myself as much. Not like I used to anyway.
I was gonna say, would that change out of you?
What?
You used to be.
Yeah, I used to be my worst critic, put it that way. I criticize myself on a constant basis.
I don't know if I'd say necessarily criticize, but I I'm probably the hardest evaluator on myself.
Yeah.
Because I mean, probably when I was younger, I was my biggest critic. Get in your own head a lot, but nowadays it's more, I'd say it's a more healthy, like, how can I be better type thing. But definitely, it's that end of the night stuff where I'm sitting there thinking, how could I have done anything different or better?
So how does it make you feel for your first tournament that you're running and everything else? You went from only wanting to have 6 teams to 9 teams. Then you could have had 5 more on top of that. How does it make you feel for your first tournament?
A little nervous because I didn't plan on it to be that big. I thought it was going to be really like, I thought it was basically going to be the Karande teams coming together and going, hey, yeah, let's do this for the dogs and then kick off our tournament, our season.
Yeah.
So it was a lot more work than I anticipated. I do not like making brackets. Thank you, Chat GPT. And planning all that out, if it wasn't for AI and stuff, like, all right, I'm going to expand it to 9 teams. How can I get 9 teams in by an end time of 9:30? Like, worst time is 9:30, and it was a lot. Definitely excited though, because that means if I do something later in the fall, or if I do something, wait till next summer, I'll have a little bit better idea on how to do it and do it right.
You could do a double night.
We talked about that. I actually was really close to talking to the guys at Farmers, because we play out there sometimes too, and doing 2 tournaments one day and then having the winners, or like the final 4, play each other at one field the next day. But it was already too deep into the planning process.
A cool idea.
When I realized how many people wanted to come out and support.
Yeah.
I actually made the post, and then we went to Arizona for a different tournament, and it was me and 5 buddies out there, and all of a sudden I'm like, 2 days later, I'm like, dude, we're full. I can't accept another team. Like, I already accidentally accepted 7 teams. And they're like, well, let's figure it out. Maybe we can at least accept 8, and then 8 turned to 9. And I'm like, all right. So one kind of has a play in. Everyone else has a bye the first round, But it's definitely exciting, and hopefully, it can grow as
I think it will grow.
Yeah, I think
I
it will.
hope so.
I think
around
it-
this area alone, that it will grow, because look at that one tournament. If you ever played that is down by not Karande, but it's the one that's by the old Ramada, going that way to that softball field.
over at Park in Ben Harbor.
Yeah,
I forget the name of
I
it.
can't think of the name of it.
Yeah,
But they usually do like a fun.
Union Park. No, that's
No,
not
that's
Union
No,
Park.
Union's down the other
Yeah,
way. We
yeah.
play there occasionally on Sundays.
Yeah, I'm just
too.
trying to think of no, it's behind the old Ramada. If you keep on going,
Over
where
by
there's-
the highway, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
where you're talking about.
but they always do a small little fun.
Riverview.
That's not Review. Review's on
Okay.
the other side of the lake or the river.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
But
You
there's
can
like
actually,
the boat launch and stuff.
Yeah.
but they used to have a softball tournament there. That's usually in the fall, and it's a fun one where you all of a sudden you pay somebody. If you want to pay for, like, say you donate $20 to the cause, he has to hit blindfolded, and you got to
Oh,
tell them
yeah.
how to swing or tell them say swing, and he see if he can hit it. It's just for a fun
Oh,
league.
okay.
Yeah.
And or you have
That's
to
a nice challenge.
or you have to wear like a tutu or something like that while you're running down to the first base line. I mean, it's just a fun thing, but they have all these gimmicks.
It's kind of like the baseball down in Georgia, the banana.
Stuff like that. a
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would say that.
One
But
of the guys on my Grande team did that last year.
that one, I
it's-
can't think
is
what it's
it-
called.
Is it through Whirlpool?
It's something like that where
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
And then all the money and donations go to, I think maybe it might be for Habitat, but everything there is for a good cause. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you have the same kind of base, but you're doing it for four-legged animals.
Yeah.
I think it'll grow because
I think it'll grow too.
Yeah,
I
That's-
think it will.
people have a genuine love for animals. I mean, in this area, not only that, just to getting outside and supporting something that you can give back to the community, like you were talking about earlier. But is there there's a possibility that it could grow,
I think it will.
you know? And I
That's what
think
I'm
you may
hoping.
have to change the rules to
Yeah.
from double
Shit.
elimination to single elimination
Right.
and have an actual bracket
Yeah. And
to do that.
so
That
what
would
we're
suck.
what we're thinking is if we can get two teams, at least expanding it, or two fields,
Yeah.
we'll expand it to 12 teams, and then double elimination still be fine, but they're long days. I've
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
I've played in a lot of those tournaments with
too,
10,
yeah.
11, 12 teams, and everything's scheduled to end by 8 or 9, and you're playing till 11 or 12.
And you're there. You're starting that day off at 8:00 in the
Yeah.
morning.
Early.
Yeah,
8:00 in the
early.
morning, right when the sun rises. You have
first pitch.
dew on.
Yeah.
You have dew on the grass still. And
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
those are-
cold,
those-
and
yeah,
it's cold in July for some reason at that
Yes.
time.
Right.
it's cold. But you're still playing, and you're having a Bloody Mary, or you're having a shot of something just to keep yourself warm.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good time.
It's fun. I miss those days.
Yeah.
I
What?
miss playing.
Playing, just being active.
I just miss playing softball and baseball, but I just can't do it anymore. Body's not. Yeah. Yeah. With the tournament, what is the one thing that you're afraid of?
I just want it to go smooth. I'm lucky. I have, like my parents are coming down to help. Chef James is going to come cook. I have guys on my team helping, like umpire and stuff like that. I just want it to go smooth and us not get kicked out in the middle of the championship game by St. Joe Township. So, I play against a lot of you guys at Karande, so be nice to us, please. That's my biggest things. I want it to go smooth so that way the first year's not a disaster and people aren't like, oh, I don't know if I want to go to that again. I don't think it'll happen, but that'd probably be the only fear I have is let's, make it go smooth.
I think you'll have a good turnout of people just coming down and watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually tonight at the restaurant, I had a lot of people coming up to tell me that they can't wait to come out. Some people asked why it started so early because our first game is at 7 a.m., but it's just the way it has to be to try and get it in.
Sunrise
Squeeze
is
all
at
the teams
6.
in. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
sunrise is at 6.
it sounds like by 10:30, 11 o'clock, we're gonna have a lot of people down there, at least showing support. We'll have a donation table set up. I'm lucky. I have people there that I trust. Chris Myers, who comes in all the time, give her a shout out. She's actually handling all the money for me, so I do not have to worry about it while trying to play and and make sure things are going right.
That's what you get for surrounding yourself with good people.
Absolutely.
Getting the right people in the right spots to perform at the time that you need them the most.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do all the stuff and you can actually relax a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Wow, you're not playing?
No, I'm playing.
Oh.
We're game
You're
2.
playing and umping?
Well, so how we set it up.
Oh yeah, that's a challenge.
So how we set it up is the winners of the previous game have to supply 2 people to ump.
Wow.
So that way,
That's kind of nice though.
yeah, because I talked to a few guys. There's a few guys that offered to come out, but they can't dedicate their whole day to it. And I was like, well, can you guys give us the championship or the final 2 games? And they said, yeah. So initially, the winner, like I'm gonna my buddy Tyler and I are gonna ump game 1, and then the winner of that will send, or no, the loser of that one actually has to send 2 guys over because we'll play the winner.
Okay.
And then after that, winner sends 2 guys to the next game to ump.
Who's the best team in your eyes?
We have some really good teams coming.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count us out. This team, FAFO and Snafu, are coming from out of town. They're really tough. Really good players on that team. And then Outlaws is a local team. And they're tough. We have a lot of good teams coming. A couple teams I haven't played against. I played against some of the guys, but I don't know the team as a whole.
I know that.
Serial Killers, they're really good. That's my buddy Ryan, Rhino's team, and everyone's going to play tough, which is good. That's always fun. It's going to be competitive.
Outlaws come from Penn Township, Oklahoma area.
Yes, they do.
Really?
Yeah.
Well-rounded team.
Robert.
Sounds like.
Yeah, they're good. They're a fun group of guys. I've only played with them. I've never played against them.
JK, JK Kennedy.
Yeah.
He's on the team.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Man can hit.
I want to see it. I want to watch now.
It's fun.
I want to check it out now.
Yeah.
So when is it? So people know.
It is Sunday, May 3rd, starting at 7 a.m. at Grande Park in Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Yeah. It's this Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah. You want to go?
I'm thinking about it, man.
I'll go.
I'm thinking about it.
Scott, you want to go? Oh, that's right. You're out of
He's
town.
out of town.
That's right. You're out of town. You're in.
Well, you're the only one not invited anyway.
No, he's going to be in a nice warm place though. He's going to where? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that.
What?
He's going to Miami.
Yeah. We don't care now. He's going to Miami. Screw that. He's gonna be nice and warm and come back tan. Come back tan as hell. Yeah. Ass. So May 3rd, huh?
Yeah.
At 7. So you want to go down around what, 8?
Who said I was getting up at that early?
9?
I'm coming around the noon time.
Food to be ready about 11:30.
See, that's perfect. It works out for me perfectly. I have to work Saturday night.
You don't think I'm gonna be out?
Probably will, but you'll get up.
Yeah, I'm usually up 8, so it doesn't matter. Days I don't work.
So, gonna be there at 7.
You like that? But yeah, I mean, I think you can have a great turnout.
I think you will too.
No matter what. And the teams are always there. You might have those few people on the team that might be out pissed off. And,
well, and not only that, you have a lot of animal lovers that back the Humane Society. So
for sure,
100%. And I'm sure they'll bring out people too to back you guys up and do whatever it takes to make this thing run smoothly. But all in all, like I said, this area in general has a lot of pet owners.
Yeah, for sure.
And I myself, I actually adopted 2 dogs back in 2008. And yeah, it's a good cause. I mean, my kids love the dogs, but they since passed away. So,
Where'd you get your cat from?
huh? Oh, from a lady that had kittens.
Oh, I think you got it from being
No.
So, with everything that you've been doing, what else do you do for your free time though? Or do you not have?
Do you
free
have
time?
any
I don't
free
really
time?
have a
Yeah.
lot of free time. I spend time with my dogs. Three of them. They're all. Two of them will be 3 this year, and the second or the last one just turned 2.
Oh, all young
So
dogs.
yeah, all very young puppies.
Lots of energy.
Lots.
What kind of dogs?
So I have a English Shepherd, which is like a Bernese Mountain Dog Border Collie mix.
Yeah.
And then I have a Belgian Malinois, who is the police dog, like European police dogs. Yeah. She is psycho, but in a great way.
Yeah.
She's really full of energy. But then I have a lazy English bulldog who doesn't, and she's the youngest and she does the least.
Yeah.
I have to drag her.
But bulldogs don't do much though.
No.
They like to lay around.
It's her favorite hobby. Like this morning, I'm up, I feed them and all that, and the Shepherd and Malinois want to run outside, and they're out running in and out. I leave the door cracked when it's nice out, and they're running in and out, backyard back in, backyard back in, and the English Bulldog's literally in the bedroom just waiting for me to go back to bed. Like, come on, go back to bed. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So
I came back to bed.
Yeah.
You got to have a low bed because the English Bulldogs can't jump.
So I have stairs for her.
Oh, you
yeah,
camper.
Mm-hmm. So actually, my dogs I have 2 king beds in my room right next to each other. So that way all of them can be it was just too tight with one because all of them are over 60 pounds, pretty much 70. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. So I have 2 king beds. One is pretty much theirs. And then
But the funny thing is about 2 king beds, you're here, the dogs are still right here when you have the whole entire bed.
Yeah, they lay right up against me, but sprawled out onto the other bed. So I get still about this much space.
There's something touching them. Okay, I have my foot on you. I have my butt on you, but I'm laying totally this way.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Except the English Bulldogs between your legs.
Yeah.
But that's about right.
Yeah. So, or next to your hip.
Yeah. I was gonna say she likes to lay right here, as tight as she can get right next to my hip.
Yeah.
Keep him warm.
No, because that's how dogs are. English Bulldogs, especially. I always wanted one. I could never find one that I could afford. I hate to say it like that.
Yeah.
No, you have to really maintain it. Yeah, because you got to make sure no diseases and no skin disease. You got to always have them maintain washing them and everything else. There are very money driven type of dog. If you forget to do something with them, I looked them all up. I mean, I looked it up where I had I had so much money for this dog.
Yeah.
So.
And I got lucky. I found her through Animal Aid, where someone was fostering her. And so I did a meet and greet with all the dogs. And first one I'll say did not go well. My Malinois was terrified of her. I don't know if she thought what she thought. But basically after 3 or 4, they'd warmed up and the lady called me and asked because she had to go pick up like 7 lab puppies that were found abandoned in a building. And so she called me and asked if I could foster. The dog's name's Avery, the bulldog. Asked if I could foster Avery. And I was like, yeah, I can at least, that way she has a place to go.
Yeah.
Not even a week later, I just paid the adoption fee and kept her. But I got lucky.
That's awesome for you, though.
Yeah. They're expensive, but she's easygoing, easy to maintain.
Did you ever want to change the names?
So
Ralphie is
scoot up just a little bit because you're not in the camera. I hate to say it like that.
Right there. Yep, right there. Yep.
Ralphie was the dog that I got from an accidental litter in Stevensville, so I got to name him. Maggie, who I got from Humane Society, Her name was actually Margaret. So I named her Maggie. And then Avery was Ava. And I changed the name to Avery. We've always had this kind of tradition where in the family, all of our dogs is named in an EY. So I just kept that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long has that been going on?
Since our first family dog, Charlie, and
Okay.
Snoopy, his mom before that was EY. So for a long time.
Yeah.
Like we had Charlie and Lucy, and her name was Lucey. And so I just kept it going.
Huh.
What's your mom's dog's name?
Tully.
There you go.
I was gonna say I met that dog a couple times.
Yeah, little small.
Yeah. She brings it to work.
She takes it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. That dog's gone to more states, I think, than most people.
It's a cute dog, though. I mean, that's awesome. You guys are all dog lovers too.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I am too. I miss my dog. I saw him actually this week.
Yeah.
Before I left, but yeah, it was nice. They did get rid of his eye.
I have to say, from owning a dog to having a cat now is totally different. It's night and day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, yeah.
I mean, dogs they want your attention and they want your I don't know, validation more or less.
Absolutely.
Cats can give a fuck less.
Yeah, they don't care.
Cats will go up like this and look at you.
Yep. See, well, I don't want. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at you.
And do something bad.
Well, you can train dogs not to do stuff or to do stuff, but cats, you can to a degree, but they have a mind of their own.
Yeah,
man.
they just do what they want.
Yeah,
they're cats. Yeah.
All right. I have to ask this question to you about cats and dogs, though. Do you think it's right to have a cat on a leash and walk it?
I mean, it's
oh, look at you.
But if that's what you want to do, that's how you want to walk your cat.
I don't think I every time I see that, I'm thinking, what the hell are you
I don't think
doing?
I could do it.
I couldn't. I see more and more people walking a cat on a leash than I do
dogs.
No, that I've seen in a while.
Okay.
Ever in my life this year.
I still have yet to see that.
Oh, dude.
I still have yet to see that.
I
haven't seen it yet.
Seen it either.
You haven't seen? Oh, dude,
seen
walk.
It. I've heard people talking about.
Come downtown St. Joe. There's people walking they're just around a block, just around their own block. The cat does get scared for a little bit.
Yeah,
it does.
It doesn't trot around like a dog.
No.
It tiptoes.
Yeah, it watches you while you're like.
Yeah,
it's
I don't think I could do that though.
Or a dog in a stroller. I can understand the dog if it's old and it can't walk, you put it in a stroller and stuff like that. But still, I think, oh, look at a baby. Oh no, that's a fucking dog. In a stroller.
Never seen that either. Where are you
seeing
all this
stuff?
stuff?
Stroller?
Yeah. Where are you seeing this stuff?
I do go for walks downtown St. Joe.
Yeah.
People walk around. Wow.
Yeah, look at Scott's even green.
Yeah.
Yeah. People walking their dog in a stroller. Pushing it like it's a baby. Yeah. Or they have a little cart behind them, dragging it. The dog's just looking around like this.
Just like having a 5-year-old in a stroller.
Yeah. I don't know if I could ever do that. I would just let my dog play in the backyard and not do anything and just let him play in his own backyard. But I would never walk my dog in a stroller. I don't think I could.
That's not walking, it's pushing them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you? Would you go that far? Since you have 3 dogs?
Avery, the bulldog, would probably be the only one that would need it.
Yeah. Put him in the wagon. In the wagon.
I feel like the other 2 dogs would just pull her. But my mom walks Tully in a stroller, but she's like 4 pounds.
That dog's only like 4 pounds and stuff like that. That smaller dogs, does make sense to me a little bit because they can't
keep up.
Yeah, they can't walk as quick as you can sometimes. But
what about a guy having a small dog, or like a little hand dog,
like
his mom, the 4-pound dog? Yeah,
is it like a mini pin?
Yeah, just like a small dog.
How big
carry
is
it
that?
around? I mean, doesn't matter.
6 foot.
Yeah, okay.
300 pounds.
Okay. All the above.
I think it's weird.
Guys should have more
I'm afraid that if I ever rolled
stronger
over,
dogs.
No, I think if I ever rolled over, I'm gonna squash that fucker.
Yeah. True.
I'm gonna roll over and think I'm gonna make a hot dog.
That's a little. Yeah.
Is that considered a bun or a sandwich?
Oh, I was about to ask that question too. I'm glad you. Thank you for. Now we've had this little debate going on
not bringing that up though.
between this hot dog thing. Right?
Okay.
Do you consider it as a sandwich?
No, a hot dog is. I just had this conversation last
Thank
night.
you.
A hot dog is not a sandwich.
Yes.
It's not.
Let me hear your definition.
Definition of a sandwich.
Oh, I don't know. I want your definition of why is it not. I know a definition of a sandwich and a hot dog.
He hates this. I always get him.
A sandwich has to have sliced meat.
Yes. Yes.
A hot dog is just a burger is not technically a sandwich either. It's a burger.
So if I slice my hot dog,
It's a sandwich.
You can
Is
make
it-
it a
is
sandwich.
Yes.
that considered a sandwich in a
Because-
hot dog bun?
I've pointed this out.
If you cut the bun off in half, like you
Yes.
separate it,
Thank
because
you.
otherwise it's just a handheld.
Yes.
So then we both, me and Scott said this. What happens if your bun accidentally breaks and it comes into
It
two
can't-
pieces?
Well,
But you don't have sliced meat.
all in your face. Why was it such a bill with me? You just
No, it's still
can't-
nice. It's still a
and I
sandwich.
explained the same thing to you.
It's still a
The
sandwich.
exact same
It's
thing
not
to you.
changing my mind.
He was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
But me, you fought tooth and nail.
Because you didn't want to hear about that the bread breaks.
Yeah, when
It's
you
still-
got
it's
it
a
out, it was
sandwich,
all
but
together.
he's saying the meat's got to be sliced. though,
Okay.
either
Yeah, I
way.
agree
You
with that. I
didn't
totally
agree-
agree
You
with
didn't agree. You didn't say
Well,
about the meat.
there's like levels to handhelds, like so you have handheld at the top, then there's like burger handheld,
Yeah.
hot dog or bun hand. You can even go bun handhelds, and then there's burger, hot dog. Then there's like sliced bread sandwiches, loaf bread sandwiches, baguette sandwiches. There's categories to it.
Yeah.
Isn't that considered a sub?
It's a sandwich.
Subs are
what-
sandwiches, sliced meat.
But it's
Sliced meat.
oh, you're going with the meat thing again.
Yes.
He does the meat part. He
Definition.
doesn't do the bread like you do.
Well, it made two pieces of bread.
You go on the bread part. You go with the bread more. He
Two
does.
pieces of bread.
If it's the meat is rolled up and it comes like in a sausage, it's considered a hot dog then,
Or a hoagie.
or he says a hoagie.
See, there's layers to it.
Uh,
It's layers,
Yeah.
like an onion. I know you hate onions.
I'm
gotta
allergic
peel
to
it.
onions.
It's classifications.
I'm allergic to onions. I don't hate them. They kill me.
Oh, that's so much fun. To
It is not fun. It
see your,
pisses me
I
off.
know. I see
It
your
pisses
face
me off.
when,
It's like someone's
people
saying
disagree
St.
with you.
Joe's.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Hey, we had another discussion. So who said that? Was it somebody on here that on the podcast?
Scott wanted me to call him out too. Scott wanted to call him out too.
We had a guest on here
He's
called
texting
St.
me.
Joe's. I'm sitting over here. I'm like, oh man, look at. And I look at Joe through the corner of my eye. He's over there shaking his head. St. Joe's.
He said it.
He said
too.
it again.
I know he said
It
it more
happens
than
a
once.
lot
Yeah.
when I'm out of town. They're like, "Oh, I know St. Joe's." I'm like, close
Yeah.
enough, I
Yeah,
guess.
I like being in Chicago's.
Yeah, Chicago's, Illinois.
I like to be in Wisconsin's. When I go see my daughter sometimes, and when they say, "Where are you from, St. Joe?" Oh, I love St. Joe's. I went. I like Wisconsin. I like Wisconsin's too.
Yeah.
Joe smash. Get so angry, man.
I do.
It's unheard of how
I don't
angry
pronounce
you
your
get.
town wrong.
It's unheard of how angry you get at that.
I do. I get pissed. Man, I get pissed.
You,
I'm in my hometown. Don't call it that. This is. They said, how I get sometimes. What's your name? Joe. Oh, Joe from St. Joe. That's cute.
Joe from St. Joe.
I didn't name this damn town. I hate when I hear that sometimes when I'm working. Joe from St. Joe. That's funny. Oh,
It's so much fun watching your facial.
I do.
I totally get it why you get upset. And you're representing your geez. That was loud as hell.
Good job, Scott. Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
So, sorry, we always get off subject. I have to ask this though, since he did say you're like Ben Johnson. Are you a Detroit or a Chicago fan?
Chicago.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chicago. Cubs.
Cubs. They the White Sox are my least favorite Chicago team.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Because you
there's
can
still
still
a-
watch them.
Yeah, there's still a soft spot.
Yeah.
You know, you feel bad for them.
He said there's no soft spot.
Well, if they made it to World Series, you'll watch them
Oh,
play.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's way easier to sneak into a White Sox game.
Yeah.
You can go right down and right out.
Yeah.
Pretty much no problem. But
And tickets are probably cheaper.
yeah, a lot.
A lot cheaper. Yeah. Yeah.
Do they ever play each other? I always
Yeah, they do. They do.
maybe once or twice a year, or
Yeah.
is it?
Crosstown rivals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But do they play once? Or
Once.
twice?
I think it's once a
Yeah,
year.
Once a year. That's
Yeah.
all they play.
That's normally doing like July, somewhere
Yeah.
around there.
Yeah. Because they'll have
Closer
that
to a holiday.
NL, AL
Yeah.
switch up where
Yeah.
every team plays.
Plays a in-state rival
I
or
was curious.
in-town rival.
Yeah, I was curious because I don't follow them. I only follow one team that's still never won right now. Thank you. The Yankees have the best record right now. I have to say it.
And your point is,
Haha.
nobody's
No one's
denying
caring
it.
right now.
Nobody. It's still early in the season.
I
What are
know.
you talking about?
I know it's still early.
You know, when's the last time you've seen them play besides on TV? Have you seen them play in an actual game
5 years ago.
that long?
Yeah, 5 years.
So you don't like go to Detroit if they play them at Detroit
I
or
was going to
something?
say,
It's the last time I played them.
Yeah.
I saw him in Detroit
Yeah.
in 2023, actually.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
When they played
Okay.
in Detroit. I like when they play Chicago or one of the Chicago teams.
So like the Sox, or I
Yeah.
mean, they're probably Sox more
Yeah,
likely than Cubs, but
It's hardly rare they play the Cubs.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
one time every couple years they play.
yeah.
All right. Then Michigan or Notre Dame?
Michigan.
God.
Well, he has
Yeah.
to be wrong sometime.
Yeah, you're wrong sometime. That's right. That's right. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Sorry,
man.
both of you over there.
Hey, man,
He's a
Michigan's been on fire lately.
He's a Green Bay fan.
National champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they've
National champion.
been on fire, man. They won what, hockey and
Yeah, we're the only
football,
College.
baseball, football, basketball.
we're the only college since the college football playoff to win both in football and basketball.
Really?
In the same year, you mean?
Yeah.
Or
no,
no.
just period. We won
Period.
both.
Yeah, you can't really say that about many teams.
Excuse me. Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess-
Since college
Yeah.
football playoff,
Yeah.
we're the only team to do it.
Oh, it's just the
Oh,
playoff.
I was
Okay,
gonna
say,
yeah,
that's
what I was trying to
okay,
think.
okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
They've been
I can
on
see
fire, man.
Yeah, I do like the basketball team lately. They've been killing it.
Would they
This
they
year,
win
I-
it 2 years ago in football? Was it 2 years ago?
Yes, yeah,
2 years?
2
Yeah.
years. That's when
Yeah.
Harbaugh got the tattoo on his arm.
Oh yeah, and then he left town.
Then he left. He's gonna get. He's gonna get.
He pulled an
fired
Urban
anyways.
Meyer. He
Yeah.
pulled an Urban Meyer. Let's do everything illegal to win a championship. And then,
Yeah.
See,
And
I
this,
thought
yeah.
I was gonna say
Go
Pete
to-
Carroll.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, that is more of a Pete
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
it's
he's
more
more
of
of a Pete Carroll.
Right.
Pete Carroll,
Yeah.
right.
Because that's what Pete Carroll did when he left.
And then got all those violations.
Yeah, that's
coming
when
that way.
they're coming his way when he was in
Yeah.
with the
US
Trojans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they were
Went
coming
straight
down
to
on him.
Seattle. Yeah.
Then because they couldn't take away the record, then
Right.
Yeah.
they couldn't take away all those back records.
Well, and the thing is, have you noticed since everyone can pay players, the SEC is not that great.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Not
since
anymore.
everyone's been
Yeah.
able to pay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Little side note there.
Yeah,
Not
That's it.
saying they've been doing
is,
it, but
It is ever since they've been paying the players to play. Now I kind of lost respect for.
I was going to ask you guys
Football
that.
of
Do
it.
you guys respect the idea of players being paid?
I think there should be a cap,
Yeah.
a better cap than what they have in place, because I think it takes away from the desire to go to the NFL. Because
Yeah.
one nice thing is these college teams are going to see a lot more 4-year players, so kids will finish their education because they're making millions.
Yeah.
But there should definitely be a cap, because it's really hard for, like, look at Caleb Williams when he came to the NFL.
He was already a millionaire.
Yeah, he was already loaded. He didn't have to learn from any of these
No.
coaches. I think that's going to be terrible for professional sports moving forward.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to tell the talent what to do when
And not only
they're already feeling successful.
not only that, if they don't think they could be coached in the NFL, they'll more likely I don't know, I won't say fail, but have trouble in the beginning years.
Yeah.
But I think if you're going to pay a college kid, the only way I think they should get their money, endorsements. If someone wants to pay you money you're in college and trying to make this money, pay endorsements. College should not be able to pay their players. I think they should.
That.
I think the endorsements say, "Hey, Nike, I'm with Nike. I want to endorse you." But then if they flop, Nike can take that money away and put it on another player later on your team. But they cannot. The college should not be.
It also goes back to when I don't know if you guys know who Ed O'Bannon is, the old UCLA player for back in, I think it was the 90s. Well, he took the NCAA to a court for not paying him for his likeness.
Yeah,
they had jersey sales, video game sales. Right. They had all their names on, and these colleges were making money hand over fist.
Yeah, true.
And he won. This is the reason why you have the NIL.
I just think
be able to do that. Players being able to be played.
I got one for you since we've been brought up old stuff. Flag football is coming up for the next Olympics, Summer Olympics. Do you think pros should be played in it?
I mean, they're going to give you the best chance to win. Like, I'm sorry, you put peak Tom Brady out there versus, I don't care how long you've been doing it. You know, him and Stephon Diggs, they're going to connect 10 out of 10 times over you.
Right,
they're going to make it look easy.
Yeah.
So as an American, because we got the best football players on the planet, I can understand why other countries wouldn't want it. Kind of like the Olympics where they're like, well, for a long time, they're like, well, college kids have to play because
that's what I think.
Your pros are pros. But chances are our college kids are going to be much better than their college kids anyways.
Well, the average athlete nowadays plays sports year round.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or play that sport year round, and it's never an off day.
No,
so
there's not.
And then, and not only that, worldwide, kids are playing year round. Look at what's his face? Doncic. What's the guy that played for the Lakers?
Doncic.
Yeah, he started in the pros at 15 in Europe.
Oh yeah,
he was well versed in playing. So did Giannis.
Yeah.
Played in Greece for
and then
at an early
Paul
age.
Kid went over to Italy, I think, or Spain.
Yeah.
I think St. Brown might play for his home team.
Germany?
Yeah, I think he might play for Germany when it comes around.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has it on the back of his helmet. He represents them. He loves them. I think him and his brother will both play on that.
They're both born in Germany. All three of the brothers.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool to see that aspect of it. Like you see.
Do you think they'll play for Germany?
I hope they do.
All three?
I hope they do.
It'd make it interesting. Yeah, like in basketball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah,
I think it's fair. If you're from that country, you should be able to have first digs on being where you're from.
But isn't it in baseball? It just has to be like your grandfather or something, or great grandfather.
Yeah, it's your grandfather.
Yeah, and so like technically, it was like 8 out of the 40 players, like of the starters for the Italian team, were actually MLB American players.
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of that, which is fine.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would. More people will get out there and play.
Oh, we didn't ask this. What position do you play?
It depends on the league, and
depends on the league.
And like I can play. I'm a utility guy. At this tournament, I'll be playing short to start. But if we switch pitchers, I'll go to left field. He'll go to short. And then on our travel men's team, I primarily play second.
Wow, so you're quick.
I'm pretty quick. I'm quick, not fast.
You're quick on your first step.
Yes, I'm quick, not fast. That's what I keep telling everyone because they're like, "You're fast." I'm like, "I'm not. I was fast, but now I'm just quick."
Your
reaction to the ball.
Your reaction is quicker.
Yeah.
Because you got to have quick reaction if you're first or short.
First, second, yeah.
First or short.
Yeah,
you're right. Because you're running to the base for first and you're running to the base for third. So you got to at least be quick on your reaction. Third, if you're going to go that way, but your shortstop should be a little bit quicker than you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, middle infield or outfield, wherever. Just it depends on what the team needs.
You're not a right field person.
Well, technically, your right fielder should have the strongest arm. So we throw one of our guys out there. He's fast and he can it doesn't matter the field. He'll throw it home and get the guy. So
Oh, you can launch the ball there.
Yeah.
Seriously? He could throw
Yeah.
it from home?
yeah, we have a couple guys that just have cannons.
Jesus. Wish I had that arm still.
On the
Yeah, me too.
string.
I wish I had that arm. Period. Wish I had that arm. Period.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
I typically play
It's like
left
the
or
rookie.
left center though.
Oh, that's right. You played 4 people out there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We during our travel team we'll do a 5-man infield though.
What's the farthest you ever traveled? Just to play?
Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Dome?
Nope, it was outside. Dome was in Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Oh, was this like in the winter when you played? Because
In Lafayette.
yeah.
And then in Phoenix, it was February.
Okay, yeah. The summers out there are brutal, man.
Yeah.
Hot.
Oh, I've been to Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I've been once, and it was during the spring. It was starting to get hot
Yeah,
out
it
there.
gets hot.
While my aunt went to go see Beyonce in middle of summer or something like that, and she said her feet were melting to the
Oh yeah, it's
cement because
it
she wore
gets-
the wrong shoes.
and it's not
everything.
it's
Oh,
not humid out there. It's just dry heat.
Oh,
That
absolutely.
dry heat is crazy.
I was in Palm Springs one summer with a
Yeah.
buddy, and it got up to, it was in July. It had to be close to 4th of July, and it got up to 128. The only place hotter on the planet was some desert in Africa that day.
Holy shit!
And I remember we're just sitting in his house, like at his parents' house, air conditioning blowing, and
Yeah.
we went to let the dog out. The dog just felt the air and wouldn't go outside.
Nope,
And
that's
I'm
too
like,
hot for me, bro.
we're like, we don't blame you, dude. Like, you
Too hot
just
for
stay
me.
inside.
You think it's some kind of fool?
Yeah, that is
Some kind of joke
hot.
here.
It's like, no, sorry. It's like your
Mhm.
dog probably like when it starts raining outside.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I'm not gonna get wet. I don't want to go outside.
Exactly. That's exactly how it was. They were like, dog's like, I'm not going
No,
out there.
sorry. It's pouring out.
Don't
I'm
get a
not,
husky in that area.
I'm not down.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Oh man.
You ever taken your dogs next besides the English bulldog? Taking your dogs to the woods?
Not really the woods. I take them like a lot downtown. I guess to the beach. Like we'll go out to while it's still kind of their old Lincoln Township.
Yeah.
I walk them back through those trails, but never really
Okay,
the woods.
yeah.
Oh, I'm at the woods. The dog where you could take your dog to obstacle courses and stuff like
Oh
that.
no,
No?
I haven't done that.
That's what we're gonna be doing in
Yeah, we got
Juneteenth.
we have a bet, run a mile through this obstacle course.
Okay.
And
Whoever wins, what's there's no prize at the end. It's bragging rights.
bragging rights. I'm gonna win no matter what, so that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see you running at all.
Juneteenth.
Where's this at?
The woods. It's
So was it out towards Sodas?
that's out towards Soda's Eau Claire area. It's Mike Petlick
Oh, I was gonna ask
Yeah.
it. Lucky Dog Ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
out there.
Yeah.
The woods.
Yeah.
They have an
yeah,
obstacle course out there. They run their
Nice.
dogs and do trial runs for it. I mean, it's open to the public. isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And-
He opens up to the public. He you might have to pay to maybe a donation or something,
Right.
and you can go on those courses.
And
stuff
speaking
like
of
that.
dogs, he has these kennels out there.
Lucky Dog.
Lucky Dog. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was. Yeah.
And
That's
it's really
That's
nice.
a beautiful area.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I'm glad what he's doing for those dogs.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Those dogs are living better than some of these people around
Yeah.
here.
Air conditioned
Oh,
heat.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Talking about heat and air conditioning, how you said, yeah, these dogs are loving it. With your dogs and how many, you must have a bigger car.
I drive a Toyota Camry.
Seriously?
Yep. So
How many dogs you have? I was like, damn, you
So the Belgian Malinois sits on the back passenger side, the English Shepherd right behind me, and the Bulldog's in the front seat.
yeah.
Resting.
Yep.
Does
yeah.
your English bulldog know it's got it made?
Yeah, especially from being a rescue. Like when I first got her, she was a little standoffish, but
Yeah.
pretty much from the beginning, her and I like clicked. I think she could just tell. But
She's gonna be the princess.
yeah, now literally at night, the English Shepherd lays up here to start, Malinois down by my feet, and she comes up and will stare at me until I flip her over on her back. and she has to fall asleep that way while I rub her belly. Otherwise, I won't get any sleep. She'll just stare face right in my face until I do it.
You
So,
got something.
yeah.
My belly rub.
Yeah, she will. She'll
That's
just stare
funny.
at me
That's funny.
until I do it. And I'm
Actually,
like,
it'd be
"All
more sound like
Heavy breathing.
right." She sounds like she's been smoking a pack of cigarettes for 60 years. Like, for
yeah,
sure.
they have that one sound. I always loved the English bulldog, and I always that's probably one reason I went to fair. I picked Ferris, but you can always have that sound.
Mhm.
You did that today.
I know I snorted.
Yeah, I was like, what was that?
I snorted. That's all right. My bad. One thing about the restaurant before we do make final the last call, with the restaurant, is there anything up and coming that is gonna be wow factor?
Wow factor. I think just once everything comes together with the back room, we have that wall done. We are considering some slight other remodels, possibly new bar, stuff like that. That bar's been there since
Mhm.
before my grandpa bought it. That's like the original bar from when it was the
Wow.
Royal Inn Motel. So there's a lot of things in the works, and I just hate to say that it's coming up because we know how that goes.
Yeah.
Those booths were supposed to be done like a year ago, and it's just things get moving. You're waiting on other companies to bring it in, so we got to find the right bar. But our brunch, we're doing brunch on Saturday and Sundays.
Oh, you're still doing that? I was gonna
Yep.
ask that. Sweet.
Open at 10 a.m. on Sundays, 11:30. The rest of the time during the week, open all 7 days.
Yeah.
So just slowly
love it.
improving each and every day.
Oh, so you guys gonna be open 7 days?
We're open 7
7 days a week
They're
now?
open
Yep,
7 days.
I'm open 7 days a week. That's one
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
things I did.
Did change?
I opened on Sundays for the first time since 1991.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah. So we're open 7 days.
Where you can get eggs on like a burrito.
Now you do
Mhm.
you close on certain holidays, of course,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course. Yeah. We close all major holidays.
Yeah.
Open Mother's Day, Easter, stuff like that.
Right.
But we close Thanksgiving, Christmas. This year we closed on Christmas Eve, but we were open New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. With football and
Yeah.
everything, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing like crazy really happening right now. Probably for the first time, I think everyone's a little happy too, because I'm very go, and when I want something changed, I push for it to happen right then.
Right.
I'm very impatient. So I think for the first time, everyone's kind of like settled in. But yeah, just lots trying to keep things consistent. We have I have great staff, and I think they deserve a little break from all the pressure I put on them.
If there's anything your employees could say about you that's positive, what would you think it would be?
I always have their backs.
Yeah.
Even probably in times where I shouldn't, with like guests or problems, I will always have my employees' backs. Almost to a fault.
Yeah.
Where I joke is no one there is allowed to ruin your day but me. So that way, if anyone's really giving them a hard time, I got their back.
There
Tough
you go.
and fair.
From serving to bartending to running, everything that you've done, what's the one thing that's happened to you from a customer?
That's happened to me.
Like, did anybody ever give you a penny and you just bit your tongue or anything like that? What is one thing that you were shocked that a customer did?
It's hard to say shocked anymore. Well, in Chicago, it wasn't directly to me. We had a guy like try and flash his gun that he somehow got in to
Wow.
not have to pay. But
Really?
yeah,
Oh, intimidation factor.
Yeah.
All right.
but it
Wow.
wasn't like directly to me, but that
Yeah.
was definitely one of those. But we had paid security that was like cops and everything.
Yeah.
There was a really big place, so But that was probably the
Holy crap.
craziest thing where
you
the
get your
server
meal
came,
free.
Yeah, the server came up to me. He's like, "Hey, this guy doesn't want to pay," and I'm like, "Well, he's got to." And he's like, I don't know if he does. And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
This guy doesn't want to pay. Well, he still has to. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, and then he told me why, but it wasn't directly to me.
Yeah.
But,
Wow. I never expected some. Why would someone think they can get away with that?
I think they thought that he could just flash it
Yeah.
and then walk out and nothing was going to happen. Like we'd not talk to him, but we had headsets, radio. So I just told the security and they got him on the way out.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
to me personally, I've had someone throw a drink at me behind a bar when I was in Detroit. They didn't like the cocktail. They said I made it wrong. I offered to remake it, and they just threw that one at me. I was in East Detroit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you want someone?
I don't think anybody's ever thrown a drink at me.
No one's ever thrown a drink.
No, I don't think
It was a sidecar. I'll never forget.
No, really.
Yeah.
Did you make it wrong?
I don't think I did. Never know. It was a busy night. I might have used it wrong.
It's a possibility.
Yeah,
You never
Yeah,
know.
you're
sidecars are
Never
good.
you're flying. I might have grabbed
Oh,
the
yeah.
wrong juice. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'll remake it. They
Still,
just threw that one at me. So
Get out. Yeah, give me another.
Kiss my ass.
Oh man.
You ready?
All right. Yeah, we're gonna be doing what we do on we're doing the last call. What we do
All
on last call, we give you a chance to get shout outs to whoever you want to, whether it's
Okay.
employees, family, et cetera, et cetera. And we'll pass it around and finish it up.
sounds good. Shout out to everyone at the Mark, especially Chef James and Juan and all my managers. Big help, my parents. Shout out to all the guys on the Mark III Bombers. We're going to go win a tournament for the dogs.
There you go.
And yeah, just the community in general for coming out to support. It means a lot to us.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Joe?
I'm thinking that one. All right. I think I got something in my head. So shout out to you and thank you for coming on. I know it's been a hard time getting you on because you are a very busy man with many hats. Like I said, the many hats, I was shocked of all the stuff you've done and all the places you've worked at. And man, you're killing it at the Mark. I love it there. It's been awesome. Even when I go there with my family back in the day when I was a kid, to everybody coming out and enjoying the food. I'll keep on going there even till you close, if you ever, I hate to say it like that, but dude, it's gonna be awesome. I love the food there. Can't not have a bad meal there in my life. And for your up and coming adventure with the softball tournament, that's awesome that you're doing something like that for the animals, for the area, for the people that love playing softball in the area. And I'm gonna have to say, go Outlaws.
Jeez.
I say go Outlaws because I know a lot more Outlaws on the team than I do anything. So.
Jeez. You shoot the Mark down like that, the Bombers are gonna win.
Sorry.
that's right.
Sorry. Competition's competition for a
I'm
reason.
gonna have to rearrange the bracket.
Yes.
Early exit. And I'll come back next week after the
Yeah.
Well, no,
Hold it.
we'll show up. We'll show up.
Hold
and
the
watch.
trophy, yeah. All right. DJ, man, congrats to all your hard work, man. It's all paying off. Yeah, I was shocked to hear about all the places you've been and the places you've seen and the places you worked. You've learned a lot from all of them. I'm taking from it.
Yeah.
And you're applying it to all phases of your new adventure right now. And it's good to see you keep it going, especially for your family, for the area, for the people that's in the area. And they all love going to that place, and they're going to continue to do it as long as you keep up the good work.
Right. No pressure.
No pressure at all. Man, I'm sure you can handle it too. There's no problem.
Like his parents.
Hard worker, man, and he's never satisfied. Not never satisfied, but he's always trying to make himself better, 1% a day, every day.
Absolutely.
And that's an amazing mindset to have. And I wish you the best for all the things that's coming up for you in the near future here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much. Thank you for joining us on the show,
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it so much. Yeah, and taking that time out of your busy schedule.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys being flexible. I was running out there tonight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I try to be flexible, yes. And we tried to do this a while ago, and things just weren't coming across. And I'm glad you get to make it out today.
Yeah,
It's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, coming up, I knew you're
Yeah,
gonna
coming up Monday and Wednesday.
No Sunday show, thank God. Monday we have Zoe's mini donuts.
Zoe's, Zoe's,
and then on
Girls are coming
Wednesday, on Wednesday we have Anton Lockett with Evelyn May.
Where have I heard that name before?
He used to own the restaurant Evelyn May's restaurant in Buchanan.
All right, I guess I get to reintroduce myself, I guess.
Yes,
I do know him. All right, guys, we're getting off the show now, and we want to thank DJ for joining us from the Mark III, and wish you well for your softball tournament that's coming up was that May 3rd?
Yep, May 3rd
on a Sunday. Guys, go join them. Go donate. Go help him out for this cause. It's a great cause.
Do it for the dogs,
for the Humane Society, and go check him out at the Mark too. Support his business, as all people in this area should support the local businesses. All right, guys. I am James Gill, the host. Joe Hill, co-host. DJ, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Scott, thanks for doing all the good work back there. Drinking that what is that, Labatt's?
Good.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, guys. We're getting out of here. We love you. See you Monday at 8 p.m. for our next episode on Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast. We're out of here, guys.